I spoke to 40 kids for the Collin County homeless count, and I stood in front of them and I said, "Do I look homeless?" And everyone was just like, "No, you don't." Because I don't, because I'm showered, I'm clean, but I'm still homeless. They laughed. They think it's funny. They think that I'm joking. They think it's a joke. It's not a joke.
All the staff here do work full-time. We just have to have a lot of volunteers in order to operate and to stay running, because there are so many jobs to do here, and yet so few people because of the fact that being nonprofit, we just don't have a lot of money to pay people. Youth are still so hidden, and they're not on everyone's radar as easily because you don't see them, and so you think, well, no, it really can't be, and yet it is.
I think homelessness could be anything from couch surfing to living out of a car, to living under a bridge. It really is any form of not having a stable place to stay. Most people think of it as an urban problem, but it really is so rampant in suburbs as well. It's a massive problem that people have really been denying for a long time.
I remember growing up, my mom would always say, when you're 18, you're out of here, right? We're already getting phone calls right now because they're saying, I march May 31st, I march June 1st, I march June 2nd, and my parents are telling me I have to find a place to stay because I'll be 18.
The extreme amount of LGBT youth, they're more likely to not be accepted by their family, they're more likely to be asked to leave their home. And there are even, because of certain legislation, there are places that won't take kids that are in that population, so those kids may have to lie about who they are.
People have the misconception that, oh, well, it must be because their parents are on drugs, or they're on drugs, or they've done something really wrong, or they have illegal issues. And in reality, it'd be a number of things that are very innocent and just people falling on hard times.
So, can you tell me your name, your first name, and spell it for me?
Casper, Caspar.
And how old are you?
I'm 18.
Can you tell me how you got into this program at City House? Just a little bit about that.
I was homeless in El Paso at 16. I was bounced around place to place. I was living in job corps, and then from El Paso, I was shipped to Houston to do a program over there. And I ended up in the hospital because I was about to die. Lack of nutrition and ingredients to eat or whatever. And it just kind of helped me find a place. I took a Greyhound here, I was picked up, and then I was put in intake here, and then I was released into the program. I have currently no family, no contact. Last contact I had was when I was 16. It hurts, it really does, because you do all you can to get help and people just ignore it and think it's a joke, and it's really not. You think you have it bad with your parents, you really don't, because you could be like us with no parents, no family, no siblings, no brothers, no sisters, just nobody.
Homeless youth hide for a variety of reasons, but really they hide primarily for safety, because when you hit the streets, then you become prey. Whether it is sex trafficker, whether it's just somebody wanting to take advantage of you, whether it's a gangbanger, whoever it is, whether it's just, adult who is lonely and takes in you until they're done with you.
We come across even our younger children that there may be 12, 13, someone's already used their credit. Whether it was for a light bill, the water bill, whatever the parents needed to make sure that they could survive.
The last few years, the administration has taken on this issue and said we need to end homelessness, by 2020, and we have definitely made so many improvements that we're really proud of. The more that people know of someone who's homeless, the more they are so much more tolerant and sympathetic and giving.
Every situation is so different, and really reaching beyond what you see at your first impression to figure out why they're behaving the way that they are, or why they're saying certain things that they are is really important.
I think bottom line is saying to the youth, there is help out there. Make the phone calls, call City House, call Safe Place, and let's figure out where we can put you so that you don't hit the streets.
It's not just the kid, and that there's not a blame to place. That the most important thing is finding a solution and helping that individual.